Welcome to the Jeff Crilly Show. And now, here's Jeff Crilly.
Welcome back to the Jeff Crilly Show. My next guests, Rick Karp and Larry Burke, they're with American Eyewear. Welcome back to the Jeff Crilly Show.
Great. Thanks for having us.
Nice to be here.
Now, let me tell you about American Eyewear. They're in Preston Center, and they've been there for 40 years. And these days, 40 years is a long, long time. Why don't we'll start with you, Larry. Why don't you tell us the beginning of American Eyewear?
We started in 1977. I had come from a large, one of the largest optical retail chains in the United States, and I just decided that I felt there was a better way in handling eyeglasses, and there was actually a lack of upscale eyewear in the city of Dallas. Everyone was basically handling chain-type store merchandise, and I wanted to do something a little bit different, and that's where the idea came from, and we've been doing it ever since.
I think it's a great tribute to you. Nobody gets to stay in business that long without treating the customer right. Let's bring you into this, Rick. Why would somebody want to shop at a local homegrown business like yours versus, say, a big box store?
The experience mostly. People come in. They're unsure of what they want, or they know what they want, but they're unsure of how to go about doing it. And we make people relax. We kind of put our arms around them. We have a lot of fun. And we have the expertise to actually do what's right for them.
And one of the things I'm really impressed with is that you have a lab in-house. Larry, why is that so important?
Well, if you don't do your own work, which most people do not, they are using labs from across the country. And these labs, they're huge labs. They will process anywhere from 5 to 15,000 prescriptions a day. So you can imagine there's not much close scrutiny of the eyeglasses going through because there's just no time. Everything is time sensitive, and it has to be produced that day or the next day for sure. So in the beginning, we used that, and we decided it was just not for us, and we started our own lab, went to the expense of bringing in all the equipment and hiring people to produce eyeglasses that we would check on site numerous times, went through several people's hands and a lot of eyes looking at these prescriptions to make sure they were accurate. And it was just something we felt we had to do to control the quality of what we were producing.
And we're talking about your eyes right now. That's not something to mess around with. So if you go to some big box stores, they're not grinding the glass there on site, are they?
Some are, but most are not. Most have a central lab, say in East or West Dallas. A lot of times they're sent to Mexico at this current time. It's unreal to be in one of these places and see how few people and all the machinery and what's not really checked.
Right.
I was in a lab a couple of years ago learning a new instrument that we picked up, and it's scary.
And you have the frames that the variety of frames. I was really impressed. I mean, you got top name designers, don't you?
Yes, we do. The selection is enormous, and I have to tell you, it's quite a job selecting what we think our customer base would enjoy. The frames are from every country in the world.
Name some of the big ones.
Oliver Peoples, LA Eyeworks, Etnia Barcelona from Spain. It just goes on and on and on. They just come from every country. The quality is excellent. Unfortunately, the American-made frames more or less left this country probably in the early to mid-'70s. You used to have Bosch & Lomb, American Optical, Huron Continental. These people have pretty much disappeared. It is on the verge of coming back with the Made in America push, which is great. But currently, the finest quality merchandise comes from Europe, from Italy, France, Spain, and the designs and the coloring are just fabulous. You just have to see it to believe it.
And one of the things I like about just a homegrown business is that, in some of the big box stores, there's a changeover in the staff. You're not seeing the same person. I imagine after 40 years in the business, you guys are now serving the children and grandchildren of some of your original customers.
Yeah, that's accurate. We have third generation people, which is just amazing to see the families come in, and it's like, we saw them when they were 15, and now they're 55. It's hard to grasp sometimes. It really is when you stop and think about it. And we're still there in the same location. And I have to tell you, our staff is just wonderful. I've had people that I've been fortunate to work with that have been with me 35, 37 years.
Wow.
32 years, 28 years, 20 years. I mean, it's remarkable.
That's amazing. Sarah?
So I wanted to comment just when you were talking about the colors and the shapes and the variety that you have at American Eyewear, because I had the opportunity to come check out your store, and it is truly a candy store full of glasses. It really is at American Eyewear, and I had such a blast. And I have kind of a round face, so I really appreciate that both of you were kind of weighing in on, okay, this is going to kind of slenderize your face. These frames are just a little bit too big for your face, because though I have a round face, I have a little face. And so it was really cool to be able to see the variety and colors and shapes and see what would kind of make me look a little bit more businessy. The leopard ones were really fun to try on. And so I'm really excited to come back in to order my personal frames, because I am looking to make kind of more of a customized look, just kind of change it up a little bit. And when I'm on Facebook, and go check out the American Eyewear Facebook page, I'm seeing my friends are trying on different glasses. And so it's really encouraging to me, like, oh, my friends are doing it. I want to kind of upgrade my look and style. And I did a video of kind of these different colors and shapes of my experience. And so I'd love to kind of get some insight on which pair, because I want to buy them all. I mean, it's just so fun. And I can see that both of you kind of have different colors. So comment on just when you want to kind of change the style and what both of you go for. Because every time I see you, you have a different pair of glasses on.
Well, you can buy glasses or wear glasses according to your outfit. You can use glasses according to what you're doing. For instance, if you're on a computer all day, you need a pair for a computer. It's an amazing reality that most people over 40 are needing glasses now. They just don't need them to see and read. They also need them for the computer. We can put you in an invisible frame if you don't want to particularly wear eyeglasses. We can put you in colors like we put you in, with red on the top and different colored tortoises. The different shapes, it's a fun experience. We're not high pressure. We like to have a lot of fun with what we do, which makes it relaxing for you when you come in to see us.
It was a total blast, and I'm really excited to go back in there. And I got a sneak peek of behind the scenes where they're grinding the glasses, and it's just really cool to be able to see that, because they start off with this giant glass disc, and then they whittle it down to the perfect size for your face.
And prescription.
And prescription, of course. So that was really cool to see that.
And I think I'm not sharing any secrets because it's on your Facebook page. You had a celebrity come in.
They did?
The other day. Meredith Land from NBC5 came in. So, I mean, you guys are selling glasses to the rich and famous of Dallas.
Well, we're there for you.
And we can't forget about another celebrity. Brian Glenn was in there, and he did a
That's
Facebook
right.
Live of his experience. And he was putting on kind of the professor look, and that was really cool.
Well, glasses can really change the face, can't they? Why don't we talk a little bit about the kind of the shape of glasses that flatter the face? If you
important.
have, like, I have kind of a puffy.
No, you don't.
Well,
Dad.
okay. Well, so chubby cheeks. Do I want what kind of frames do I want for my face?
Well, on a rounded face, you may want to go something with a rectangular or square shape to take away from the roundness of a face.
So like a round face with round glasses actually accentuates the roundness.
Exactly. You'd want to take that away with something with corners. And then, of course, color. Color will make a huge difference in how you look. And as Rick said, the rimless look, where there is no real chassis, it's basically lenses that we drill holes in the lens, and it's held together with the bridge and temple. So all you see is a lens. There is no frame per se.
Kind of like contacts on a stick.
Right, I get it. And these days with the technical advances on glasses, even if you're nearly blind, you don't have the Coke bottle lens anymore, do you?
No. A number of years ago, they've developed plastic lenses that are referred to as high index, and that's the index of refraction that you get from the lens after we grind it. And you start with something that's, as Sarah said, it looks like a hockey puck, and it comes out to be approximately 1.8 millimeters thick when we're done with it.
Wow.
And it's pretty amazing when you see some of the prescriptions we've dealt with for people that are very farsighted, very nearsighted, and the glasses just come out amazing.
It was interesting when I was in your store just trying on the different metals and kind of how that felt on my face because I didn't want anything too heavy because, again, you're going to be wearing these, and I almost want to feel like I'm not wearing glasses. So talk just a little bit about kind of you talked about the different plastics and metals and for your face, because do you personally like to have kind of that heavy, you have glasses on, or does that bother you or not?
Well, I have a number of pairs. So I have a heavier look, I have the thinner look, I have the rimless look. And I tell you that they all make your face look different, and it just depends on what you like and what looks good on you. The metal frames are made of beryllium, titanium, stainless steel, nickel, silver. The plastics are acetate. There's new plastics that are just amazing. They're heat resistant. They don't even have metal reinforcement. You can bend them and they don't break.
Well, and I think just kind of a final thought on this segment is this idea of kind of individualized care that, you go into a big box store, you're just kind of a number. You guys really care about your customers, don't you?
Oh, we really do. We've followed them, as I said, for years and years, and we keep track of them, and we know when someone hasn't been in a year or so, and we wonder about them, and it's like, is everything okay? So it's a very personalized business. It really is, and we know their family, we know their kids. It's been a great experience for all of us.
I love it. Okay, final word, Rick. What's the website?
The website is AmericanEyewearDallas.com. Please come check it out. You might check out our Facebook pages. Sarah's on there.
Yes, they got social.
She
I'm
did
on
a
there.
They're getting social.
A great segment there.
And an Instagram. You have an Instagram page, American Eyewear.
We do.
I think that's awesome. Well, thank you both. You've been great guests, and we'll have to have you back soon.
Great.
That sounds great.
Thanks for having
us.
us. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Coming up next, they've been saving lives in Rockwall County for 20 years. The inspiring story of Rockwall County EMS is just ahead on the Jeff Crilly Show.
More of the Jeff Crilly Show coming up.